Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome to another edition of the Soda Jerk. As always, I'm your host, Jimbo, and today we've got something that's odd even for me. You know, here on the Soda Jerk, I basically set out to show you guys small craft beverage sodas, you know, that are really just kind of off the beaten path. You know, not the kind of thing that you would always see on your average supermarket shelf, although some of the things I've done you will see on your supermarket shelf. But today we've got a soda by the Fresh Ginger Company, which is owned by a man called Bruce Cost. Today we've got Fresh Ginger Ale, as you can see right there. I didn't know much about these guys, so I kind of had to do my homework here. Basically, Bruce Cost, in 1984, he wrote a book called Ginger East to West, and it was a cookbook that more or less told the story of ginger. Like, it was the complete history of all things ginger. And in 1989, he basically made an herbal ginger ale to serve to patrons of his restaurant, which is called Monsoon in San Francisco. And apparently it was a really big hit there, and they liked it. And when he went to open some other restaurants in further south in California, minus the herbs, he basically made just a more conventional ginger ale, and it became a staple of his two restaurants that are called Ginger Island and the Ginger Club. I think one's in California, one's in Berkeley. Then in 1995, he moved to Chicago and opened a couple more restaurants, and eventually it became a chain. And basically they handmade the ginger ale on premises. Like, it was made right there at the restaurant. They didn't bottle it somewhere else and then bring it in. Like, they made it, you know, cleaned it up, bottled it, everything, and sold it right there at the restaurant, at 11 of his restaurants. And eventually it became, you know, such a big hit there that it was outselling all the other soft drinks that the restaurant sold. You know, I'm sure they carried Coke and or Pepsi, you know, Sprite, 7-Up, all that other stuff, and this eventually just put all those away as far as sales from the restaurants. And about 20 years later, after he started, around 2004, he hooked up with a bottling company in New York, and now we've got it in a bottle. I have never had this before, guys. These are really hard to get. So the store I was at only had a few of them. So what you're going to see right now is my first absolute reaction to this. I know the last time I did that with a ginger ale, it didn't go so well. But I guess we'll see how it goes. One thing I want to point out, there are actually 3 different versions of this. I was not able to find the third one yet. But this one that I held up before, this is original ginger. I guess this is the first one that he made. And there's 2 other ones. There's a pomegranate one, which is this one, which is basically just the basic ginger ale with some pomegranate mixed in. Then there's the third one, which I couldn't find, which is jasmine/green tea mixed in there. If I can get a hold of that, I'll do a follow-up video to this, but for right now, these are the 2 that I've got. I'm not going to do both of them in this particular video. I just wanted to show these to you. I'll probably do a follow-up video with this one, so we'll go ahead and set that aside. Today we're going to do just the Fresh Ginger Original Ginger Ale. One little thing I want to point out here, I've never seen this on a soda label, and I don't think you'll see this on any other soda label. It says right here at the bottom, original, separation is natural, shake gently. Have you ever seen instructions on a can or bottle of soda that told you to shake it? I haven't. That's kind of, you know, against conventional wisdom, right? The reason that they tell you to do that is because this is unfiltered ginger ale. I'm going to show this, hopefully this will show up on camera there. See, as you can see, it's kind of clear at the top, and at the bottom it gets kind of foggy. Basically, regular ginger ale, when they mix it with ginger, they filter out the actual ginger. With this, they don't. There's actual pieces of ginger in this thing. Think of it kind of like Goldschlager. You know, you got kind of the gold flakes at the bottom. Basically the same concept, except that this actually adds to the flavor. Again, I went to the website to find out more about them, and as far as the shaking, they basically just recommended that you do this a couple times, gently, just to remix the ginger. I can see it kind of floating around in there, little particles of it. I'm not sure if that's going to show up on camera or not. Yeah, you can see a few of them, which is kind of cool. My guess is that this is going to be really strong, guys, because as I've mentioned in the Ginger Brew episode from Main Root, ginger is not sweet. I know most people, when they think ginger, they think like gingerbread. Ginger is actually really spicy. It actually measures on the Scoville heat scale for spice, much like a horseradish does. So it's got some kick to it. You know, I mean, when you think sweet ginger ale, that's really dumbed down ginger. You know, with sugar and all this other kind of stuff mixed in. This does have sugar in it. It says from fresh ginger with no extracts. They haven't added anything to it. However, they said that they have mixed pure cane sugar into this. And let me see, I'll read the ingredients. Okay, carbonated water, pure cane sugar, 100% fresh ginger, and citric acid. That's it. So there's no high fructose corn syrup or anything like that. It's basically ginger, carbonated water, and cane sugar, and a little bit of citric acid. But anyway, I'm a little bit nervous on this one. Wish me luck. Cheers. Woo! You can definitely taste the ginger in it. It doesn't have quite the pop that I thought it was. It's not as gingery as ginger brew. I mean, it's still got a little bit more, I'll call it zest, than regular ginger ale does. You know, like Seagram's or Canada Dry or something. You know, it's got a little bit more punch to it. Let me give it one more kick. That's actually not that bad. You know, I mean, I've definitely had better ginger ales, but that's a unique one. I mean, you can definitely taste the ginger. It's kind of an aftertaste you can feel in the back of your throat, where it's kind of spicy and tangy. But the initial wash over the palate is actually kind of smooth. I'm pleasantly surprised by this. I honestly thought that this was going to be like me opening the bottle and then you seeing me make a stink face and then spitting it into my sink over there. But no, this isn't so bad. Yeah, that's pretty good actually. You know, again, I've had better, but I've had far worse, as you guys have seen. I don't know. I mean, for all you ginger ale nuts out there, if you're really into ginger ale, you'd probably like this. I mean, this is definitely like a more premium version of ginger ale, like kind of a, you know, yuppie version of it. But I don't know. It's not that bad. I'm curious to try the pomegranate one. I want to see how that mixes with the ginger. But anyways. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys have found this video informative and entertaining. I got some more Soda Jerk videos coming soon. I got kind of a backlog of sodas in my refrigerator I've got to get to, so I'll try and put more of these out as I can. And as always, guys, cheers.